It's Monday morning in Bradford, time to get ready for school. Here's Jack. He's not sure what he needs to get ready for his second lesson of the day. So before he leaves home, he checks his timetable on the Managed Learning Environment, or MLE. Whoops, he remembers he hasn't read the document that his teacher stored in Moodle last week, or printed his homework. He quickly reads the document and sends his homework to the school to print out on the nearest printer when he needs it. Samina knows how important her smart card is for things like buying lunch, taking out library books, printing projects and logging on to the computer. She could survive if she forgot it, but it would be a pain, so she keeps it where she can find it. Jade has introduced her parents to the parent portal to show them her timetable and discuss her lessons and progress. She wants them to talk to Mr. Chips about the history project she did with her friends, with the cool tools on MLE. Now they check the portal and realise they can talk to Mr. Chips at the parents' evening on Wednesday. Mr. Chips worked hard this weekend finishing his Year 9 reports. He can do everything he can do at school, at home, without being interrupted by colleagues and students. Miss Moneypenny is coming in later this morning because she worked on the MIS from home over the weekend and emailed the head teacher last night with the report she needed for the staff meeting. Today she decides to have breakfast in school. She used to have to come in really early to keep on top of her work, but the new Anywhere Anytime working allows her to work from home so she can spend time with her ill mother. The smart card is the key to most things at school. Teachers use rooms that students don't have access to, so their cards have slightly different settings. Cards are used to pay for food and can be charged up at a special machine. The new school systems help everyone keep up to date with school activities. As captain of the school team, Jack has already written the report at home and put it on the sports forum on the MLE. He also lets his friends know what a great game it was. Meanwhile, Mr. Chips is running out of documents he prepared and sent from home at the printer nearest his office. If he needs any help, he knows it's always close at hand. Mr. Chips can use all the great stuff in the classroom, like the interactive whiteboard, projector and visualiser. He calls up a questionnaire that Miss Brodie from Buttershaw School had uploaded into the MLE last week. They had discussed it last night on the History Discussion Forum. Students use airliners to vote for the correct answer. Mr. Chips can make the responses anonymous if he feels it will allow the children to be more involved. Halfway through the lesson, another school joins via Illuminate, one of the MLE tools. A school from Uganda will be doing a lesson with them next week. The schools discuss and compare the projects they are doing for their year-end exam. Mr. Chips can also make his lesson plan and content available to the students to run through at home or for revision. Even the students who are ill can run through the lesson at home or even attend remotely. Jack's home computer is broken, so he decides to do his homework at the library. From here, he can access his school desktop and the MLE to finish his homework. Samina remembers a book that her teacher had recommended and searches for it on the system. She also calls up a spreadsheet that she wants to use for her first lesson. When she goes to her next class, she doesn't have to click 25 times to go where she was before. The system remembers where she was and her spreadsheet appears as soon as she logs on. Miss Moneypenny enters concern slip notes from parents, which automatically go to the students' records within the MIS. She will write the absentee report this evening at home. Mr. Chips is delighted to see his students working collaboratively on the assignments he gave them earlier that day. The wireless network lets them use school laptops outside and even gives some of them broadband access at home. These special computers can only be used for school work. They have no hard drives, DVD or memory of their own, but rely on the MLE for all the information. This means they are of no value outside the school. Because the laptops are wireless, Mr. Chips can arrange the classroom any way he wants. He makes a laptop cabinet available to the students so that those who need to can take out a laptop for their work. Jade stayed at school to finish her homework. Later at home, she checks for any new anonymous posts from members of the bullying forum while she chats to her friends online. Jade has found that it really helps others to talk about their problems, and she's the mentor to another girl in her tutor group. Samina's science teacher has offered to run an extra online tutorial that evening. So after doing her homework, then watching some television, at 8 p.m, she and her classmates log on and share a lesson with the teacher using Illuminate. After that, it's time for bed. See you all tomorrow.